how to turn this into this. And that's the power of color grading. You can do basic color correction in Premiere, like change the tint, exposure, sharpness, but I'll show you how to take this raw video, which looked like this, and add in a little pop of color. So if I go into my bin down here, I have some videos from when I went outside. I shot the BlackMagic camera on the film setting, so it doesn't have a lot of color and it needs some correction to look how it would outside. Since I shot this in 24 FPS, I will create a new sequence and drag my clip into the timeline. From here, I'm going to go into the color tab, and like I said, you can do your basic corrections here in this panel after selecting your clip. But for this, we're going to go into the effects tab and type in Fuji, F-U-J-I, and just click on the first one here and drag the first effect and place onto the clip. So you see it already looks a little bit different. From here, we'll do our corrections and move our sliders on the side panels. So the temperature looks pretty fine. I can increase the more if I can make it a bit colder, but honestly it was fine where it was. Tint really doesn't need any change. Exposure looks pretty good. Contrast is pretty solid. I can maybe bump it up just a little bit, kind of get those greens in there. Highlights I don't think needs any change. Shadows, they look fine where they were. Whites can maybe use a little amplify to kind of get these flowers here. Blacks can maybe tone down a little, or they can stay where they are. And saturation can be boosted up just a little bit. So now we can get this to what we want it to look like. And we can also change the intensity of the actual preset if we go into creative, and we can actually change the intensity. So so you can go up that high or down that low, but I kind of like to keep it where it is at 100. And that's it. That's honestly it. That's how we take clips from something like a BlackMagic on the film setting and turn them from how they are out of the camera. So this is what it looks like raw out of the camera, to what they would look like to the human eye, all through the power of color grading with a preset.